I'm Jason Neville. Welcome to Indie Wrestling Q&A. This is Jimmy Dream. How long have you been in the wrestling business?
Started in 2002. This is 2012. That would equal 10 years, correct?
Yep.
10 years.
Who were you trained by?
I trained at Bone Breakers Wrestling Academy in Arbutus, Maryland, and like there's some of the guys there were Joey Mercury, Mickey James, Keenan Creed, mostly MCW guys. Then after that, I was mentored by Axel Roberts.
What has been the most physical match you've competed in?
There's been a few. I actually did a barbed wire death match against the Queen of the Death Match, Rebecca Payne, in Virginia, West Virginia. So there was a lot of blood and gore in that. So that was probably like the most craziest match I've ever done.
Who has been some of your favorite talents that you have worked with?
There's been so many. I'll run down the indie guys first, and I'll talk about the names. Indie guys, Skull, he's my favorite guy to wrestle in singles matches, tag matches, the Hellcats with Pretty Ugly, me and Adam. I love getting in the ring with those guys. Name-wise, I've worked Nunzio, the Rock and Roll Express, Adam and I did that. Eugene, there's so many to list. Eugene, Tatanka, I wrestled Tatanka, which when I was a kid, Tatanka was my favorite wrestler. So I got to wrestle Tatanka, I was so happy. There's a bunch of other ones, I just can't really think about it right now, but yeah.
Have you been physically injured due to pro wrestling?
A couple of times. I broke my hand twice, and it was from wrestling, not definitely from wrestling. But yeah, and, like I've got a couple of teeth knocked out. I've got so just, I guess you could say minor injuries, because I wrestled through all of them. Tough guy.
What other federations have you competed in?
I'm sure. Well, I've been wrestling 10 years, and I'm pretty much every weekend. I go all over the place. I've been as far down as Georgia, I've been in Canada. I've competed in, I started out in MCW. I've done CZW. I do Adrenaline Championship Wrestling. I guess that's my main show. This is also my main show, Maryland Wrestling Federation. I do UCW in Pennsylvania. I do WCA in Pennsylvania. I've done GXW in Virginia. There's a lot of places I've worked, but right now, those are the ones I just named are the main ones I'm doing. PPW in Delaware, I gotta name them. It's one of my favorites.
Basically, you wrestled for 10 years. What is your favorite match type?
Favorite match type?
Yeah.
What type of match? That's a tough one, because I enjoy doing everything. Like, I love the wrestling business, and anything they put me in, I usually enjoy. Probably, if I had to pick one, dildo in a pole match. That's my favorite. No, just kidding. I love tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling, that's where my heart is. So tag team matches.
Have you won any other titles in your career?
You have all night. I can sit here. The first ever title I won, what year? 2004, 2005. I'll never forget. It was for Kata Pro Wrestling. Kata Pro Wrestling, they used to run in Virginia. Ran very good shows. Kata stood for Keep Your Dreams Alive Pro Wrestling. Really cool name. And I won their tag title back in 2004. It was my first title. I'll always remember that one. Then I've been Maximum Championship Wrestling in Delaware. I've been their tag team champion, their cruiserweight champion. UCW up in Pennsylvania. I've won everything there. Tag titles, light heavyweight title, and actually their heavyweight title. Because I'm such a big guy and all. I won their heavyweight title. I've been MWF Junior Heavyweight Champion. I've been ACW Tag Team Champion. I am PPW Tag Team Champion right now. Covey Pro. I've been their cruiserweight champion, their tag team champion. We don't have all night. Next question.
How did you get the name Jimmy Dream?
Well, right now it's Pretty Jimmy Dream. Say it with me. Pretty Jimmy Dream. There we go. But Jimmy Dream, actually, I started with myself and Adam Ugly and Chris Cloud. We all went to high school together. Chris Cloud's actually my adopted brother. And we all went to wrestling school together. We started out together, and Chris Cloud really wanted to call himself Chris Nightmare. And at first, we wanted to be a tag team. So I was like, I'll be Jimmy Dream, and you be Chris Nightmare. That's where that came from. And the pretty just obviously came from my face. That's where that came from.
What are your hobbies outside of the ring?
I like to snort cocaine, shoot heroin. I'm really getting into steroids and pornographic movies. No, actually, I go to the gym a lot. I try to go to the gym a lot, and I tan, and I just like to lay in bed and watch movies, man. I love movies, comedies, action, horror. That's my thing.
Do you follow any other sports?
Yes, I'm a huge football and baseball fan. I'm a big Ravens fan, and they break my heart every year in the playoffs. And I'm a huge Oriole fan. They break my heart every year by the end of April.
So who are your influences growing up?
I'm gonna name at least 5 of them. Shawn Michaels, #1, my favorite wrestler of all time. Hence the pretty thing. That's kind of like Shawn Michaels, the sexy boy thing. My favorite ever. Ric Flair, love Ric Flair, love his promos. Jake Roberts, Triple H, just to name a few.
Is there any pro wrestler on TV today that relates to you?
Well, Shiba Zion, he comes out with my spray down and does my whole thing. Hey man, stop stealing my gimmick. Next thing you know, we'll be wearing fishnets. But no, yeah, he's a cool guy though. Right now on TV, I really enjoy CM Punk. I like watching him. Austin Aries on TNA, I really like watching him. I'll do somebody for RH. I enjoy the Briscoes. I really do. So WWE, I would say CM Punk, and TNA, I would say Austin Aries, and I guess RH, the Briscoes.
Describe what kind of wrestler are you?
Oh, very good one. Well, I'm cocky, I'm arrogant, you know, I'm the definition of heel. Whatever heel means, you know, I try to be. Like, I try to be the best possible heel I can be. I don't want anybody in the crowd cheering me. I want to be the most hated person in the building at any cost. Every building I go into. So I would describe me as heel. Well, you know, whatever I can do to be the biggest prick in the world, that's what I do. If I have to, you know, cut promos about bagging somebody's mother, cut promos about bagging somebody's mother. If I have to spit in a little 11-year-old girl's face, thanks.
If you had any advice for someone pursuing a wrestling career, what would they be? And I did see the White Lily.
I would say find a proper training school. Like, there's yes, thank you. I'll take that right now. It's broke. You broke it.
Lacey had it with her.
Whatever. I'm doing editing here. Thank you. What was the question?
If you had any advice for someone pursuing a wrestling career, what would they do?
Oh, just don't do it. You don't have what it takes. Stay at home. Be a janitor at a high school. Be a plumber. You know, do something that you're capable of doing, because there's nobody out there really that can do what I did.
If they made a movie about Pretty Jimmy Dream, who would play you? Who would be?
Either like Leonardo DiCaprio or Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise. One of the three would play me. The title of the movie would just simply be Pretty. That's, you know, sum it up in one word.
So how does your entrance music relate to you?
I have the greatest entrance music in independent wrestling today. Everybody knows that. It's the Backstreet Boys. If you wanted to be good, girl, get yourself a bad boy.
It's the last
Download it
track
on
on
your
the
iTunes.
album.
Best song ever.
So in your opinion, who is the better federation, WWE, TNA, or Ring of Honor?
Well, W. Because, I mean, they're the ones, you know, WrestleMania's tomorrow. There's going to be 70, 80,000 people there. That's where the money is. That's what we all grew up watching. You know, I like some stuff on ROH. You know, they're an up-and-coming company. They're, you know, to me, they're still like they're the biggest indie in the country. You know, that you get exposure there. They're really, what they're doing right now is really cool. TNA, I enjoy Robert Roode on TNA. So I mean, right now WWE's 1, TNA's 2, and you know ROH is 3. Like WWE, but that's where it's at. That's the top. I mean, nobody can really argue. That's the top wrestling company in the world.
So if you had a dream match and a dream opponent, what would they be?
Where are you from?
Bel Air.
You ever been to Curtis Bay? Well, there's Patapsco Avenue. Probably me versus 3 hookers off Patapsco Avenue. I think that would be awesome. But besides that, it's never going to happen. I would really love to wrestle Shawn Michaels. He's my favorite wrestler ever. As I said before, hopefully you were paying attention. You heard that, right?
Yep.
Shawn Michaels. That would be my dream opponent.
And what kind of match would it be?
60-minute Iron Man match. Favorite match ever? Is that on the list?
No.
Well, I'm going to answer that question anyway. Go ahead, ask me. What is my favorite match ever?
What is your favorite match ever?
I'm glad you asked. WrestleMania 12. Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. So I would love the rest of Shawn Michaels and Iron Man match. Go 60 minutes away.
Alright, this includes the interview with the Pretty Jimmy Dream. I'm Jason Neville. Check me out on YouTube under Indie Wrestling Fan.
We gotta get you a makeover, man. Makeup, fishnets.